From device booting issues to firewall configuration errors, we've seen a bunch of recent problems caused by Windows security updates. You can't live with them, and you can't live without them. Well, actually, you can. I'm here for the best antivirus for Windows 11 alternatives that are more equipped to fight new and complex threats. I have 5 picks that are great for different users and budgets, so let's see which one is right for you. Alright, Norton, TotalAV, Bitdefender, Malwarebytes, and Surfshark Antivirus are all excellent options. Some even have awards to prove it. But what dictates these awards? Well, it's how well they can catch threats. Looking at third-party testing labs is the best way to gauge this. In recent avtest.org results, all antivirus products except Malwarebytes received perfect scores. Granted, its tests are quite old, and even then a 5.5 out of 6 is still decent. Looking at their track records overall, Norton's, in a word, is spotless, maintaining a 6 out of 6 score for over 10 years. Bitdefender and TotalAV also have a proven history, and despite Surfshark Antivirus having just a handful of tests so far, it's clear to see how much it has improved in such a short time frame. So, if you've made up your mind, be sure to get the biggest discount, just scan this QR code or check the links below. Otherwise, while those tests are totally legit, I asked our own in-house research team to run their own tests with those benchmarks in mind. They turned off real-time protection, planted 150 malware samples, and ran a full system scan with each provider. The results are clear. Bitdefender has the best malware detection overall, but a scan takes a bit of time. In comparison, Norton and Surfshark are quicker with lower system impacts. Better yet, if you want real speed, Malwarebytes and TotalAV can complete full scans in around 30 minutes. However, just know this does come at the cost of a higher CPU, so it's probably not the best for older devices. Although it's still not the biggest inconvenience considering just how fast they are. Bottom line, if you only want decent detection, Bitdefender has further improved itself, and Norton stands out as the best antivirus for performance, considering its low CPU usage and detection. Oh, and if you're still wondering, is Windows Defender good enough? In my experience, it detected the fewest threats, so no, not really. And don't forget, if you decide to invest today in my reliable alternatives, use my discounts to save some money. Next up, let's move this antivirus comparison onto shared features and anything unique. To start with, all 5 apps have a variety of scanning options. This is anything from a quick scan to specific files, apps, and even external storage scans. Plus, with my real-time detection, they each detect threats autonomously from scans, as well as have tools to make your browsing safer. For the most part, this protection is through browser extensions, blocking malicious web pages, ads, and trackers. Although there are a few other antiviruses that do offer more in this area. For example, Bitdefender, Norton, and Surfshark include isolated browsers that you can use for safer online shopping and browsing. On top of that, all picks have VPN features. This ensures your browsing is more private because your online activity is hidden. While Bitdefender, TotalAV, Malwarebytes, and Norton's versions do have some great security perks, just know their server counts are so low that they're really only useful for browsing. Now, Surfshark stands out considering there's no data limitations. It has thousands of servers, and it's one of the best in the industry. In addition, they all have precautionary measures against ransomware attacks, and considering reports show the rise in ransomware, this is a necessity, not a luxury. Norton and Bitdefender offer a little more here by backing up your files to prevent data loss. Plus, Norton lets you alter who has access to your protected files. Alright, they each have core Windows 11 protection, but we need to look for unique features to draw a bigger comparison. Starting out here with Norton, now its firewall puts the built-in one you often find with your operating system to shame. You can choose how it works. If you're a beginner, don't worry too much because it automatically formulates the best rules for you. However, if you're an advanced user, there's a lot of customization. Norton also offers the AI-powered Genie tool. It helps you avoid scams in everyday places like texts, calls, emails, and even identifies deepfake videos. Finally, Norton has parental controls. Sure, these aren't exclusive, but the implementation is good. You can monitor children's location, online activities, and get detailed reports. Overall, Norton is robust, lightweight, and highly customizable. Just know, since each extra feature opens in a different app, there's an initial learning curve, especially for new users. In comparison, TotalAV is easier to use. With set-it-and-forget-it features, it's one of the best antivirus options for beginners. And despite its simplicity, it still has a lot to offer. Sure, you won't find a firewall or parental controls, there are useful system tune-up tools. These work by cleaning up your device to improve its performance. Think of it kind of like your own digital Marie Kondo. Plus, TotalAV's password manager is uncomplicated, focuses on core password management generation, and autofill. It's ideal if you've never used an advanced tool before. It's even zero knowledge too. Just keep in mind, there is no password sharing. Aside from that, there's a data breach scanner that's accessible directly from the main dashboard. This lets you check if your information has been exposed. So, how does Bitdefender compare? Well, there are tons of useful features. If we're looking for something more exclusive, my favorite is the autopilot recommendations. This gives you suggestions based on your device's usage and needs. It takes over all security decisions so you can have peace of mind and get the best out of your subscription. That said, the rescue environment is built to handle tougher malware that needs to be removed before Windows can load. If Bitdefender finds anything like that, it'll automatically restart your computer for you in a secure, isolated mode to clean things up and get everything back to normal. Now, Photon is more of a technology than a feature, but it's impressive nonetheless. This is exclusive to Bitdefender and helps it adapt to your system's hardware and software configurations to save computing resources and improve its speed and performance. With that said, Bitdefender is a feature-rich best antivirus for Windows option. It manages to offer such advanced technologies, a long feature list, and still doesn't compromise on how well it works. Malwarebytes made my list not just because it's popular, but because it sticks to the basics. It's ideal for anyone who strictly wants antivirus protection and minimal add-ons. It uses machine learning to identify new malware, offering protection against Trojans, botnets, and various threats. Features include brute force and tamper protection, which blocks unauthorized access, modification of security settings, and known malicious IP addresses. Plus, all users get personalized security assessments and advice, and access to its extension. This offers strong browser-level security, blocks ads and trackers, and even alerts you to any data leaks. However, Malwarebytes moves beyond simple malware detection with its focus on identity theft protection. It includes credit card alerts, identity theft insurance, social media monitoring, and more, all available if you have the budget. Finally, Surfshark One is unique because it bundles the antivirus with a full cybersecurity suite, including a VPN, search engine, ad blocker, alternative ID, theft protection, and data leak alerts. As briefly mentioned, the VPN is worthwhile on its own. With it, you can stay anonymous online, get around network or governmental restrictions, as well as access foreign streaming services from anywhere. Plus, you get alternative ID. This can generate a fake email that can be used during sign-up for online services. This hides your identity and helps you avoid spam. I don't have time to expand here, but just know that the Surfshark bundle is one of the best that money can buy. That said, how much will each of these best antivirus software options cost you? Well, TotalAV currently has the lowest entry-level plan overall, with Bitdefender as the second cheapest, Norton's the third, Surfshark One is the fourth, and Malwarebytes as the most expensive. Looking at what's included, these are quite basic subscriptions. TotalAV's premium plan has virus removal and clutter management, but that's it. So it's only really decent for a beginner. However, if you want more functionality, Bitdefender's total security plan is currently just $1 more per month. This includes a limited VPN, scam prevention, and extensive privacy protection. But if you've got the budget, Norton is really worthwhile. Its deluxe plan is under $5 a month right now and has a VPN, cloud backup, a password manager, parental controls, and more. Otherwise, for privacy seekers, Surfshark One is a cheaper way for getting a top VPN that guarantees your privacy, with no device caps, as well as a certified antivirus and other security tools altogether. Remember, the lowest price can only be found through my links, so don't miss out. Alright, choosing the best antivirus for Windows 11 isn't a simple task. All these options are reliable, but you've got to consider your specific online habits to determine your specific needs. In a sentence, Norton has the lowest system impact, TotalAV is the most beginner-friendly, Bitdefender is excellent at detecting threats, Malwarebytes is a simple antivirus first choice, and Surfshark One is the best all-around security solution. I hope that's helped you out. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.